Hello, everybody, and welcome to Commercial Realty Advisors News Break. I'm Ed Lambert. Today and over the next 4 weeks, we're going to be discussing business brokerage with members of our business brokerage team. Our mission is to provide our clients with a team of specialized professionals who work together on projects to deliver smart, detailed options to our customers and clients. And now, a particular interest. In Brewster, Commercial Realty Advisors is offering 4 commercial lots on Sarah Ann Lane off of Underpass Road. The lots are around a half an acre, more or less, and are in a high traffic area with natural gas, town water on the site. These attractive sites are for commercial end users. They're being offered for sale between $135,000 and $145,000, and Brad Kurtz is the listing agent. Give him a call at extension 118. Jeff Eklund is showing a 1,080 square foot industrial space in Cotton Place in Mashpee. The space is just off of Route 28 and has a 22-foot ceiling, a 12-foot overhead door, and a 10-foot by 10-foot office build-out. The space is for lease at $1,100 a month plus utilities. Give Jeff a call at extension 115 for details. In Buzzards Bay, Commercial Realty Advisors Susan Hurley is offering a 1,250 square foot retail space for lease. The space is located at the front of the freestanding building with plate glass windows directly on Main Street. There's additional space available on the second floor. Other tenants include a garage with used car dealership, and owners would prefer an automotive-related business, but all requests will be considered. Gas and electricity are included in the lease price, and the space is being offered for $2,000 a month. Gross and more information is available from Susan at extension 130. And finally, in Easton, Massachusetts, Tom Sullivan is offering 12,000 square feet of warehouse office space at 14 Bristol Drive. The space consists of approximately 1,500 square foot of office space, 6,000 square foot of high bay warehouse space on the first floor, and 5,000 square feet of office space on the second floor. This is a state-of-the-art building in an excellent location, just a short distance from exit 17, Route 123 in Easton. The space is available at $990,000 or for lease at $6.75 a square foot, triple net. Call Tom Sullivan at extension 104 for the details on this great opportunity. And now I'd like to introduce Tom Sullivan. Tom is a partner of Commercial Realty Advisors, and we're going to talk about business proceeds and investment options. Tom, welcome. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Ed.
I got a question for you. You just sold my business. I'm sitting here with a pile of money. What do I do with it?
Well, business planning for sale starts early on in the business cycle. Most business owners don't realize that they can put a significant amount of money aside through their business retirement plan and invest that in income-producing real estate with no management responsibilities and long-term guaranteed lease payments.
Do you set this up before the sale for someone who is selling a property?
Well, the earlier you set it up for the business, the better off the business owner will be when he sells the business. Trying to answer the question, what do I do when I sell my business for income after the sale? The retirement account income can be starting to take distributions when the business owner gets to be 59 and a half, so that has to be part of the planning.
So this is totally different than a 1031 exchange.
That is correct. If the business has real estate associated with it, the IRS allows for what's called a 1031 exchange. That means that the business owner can take that portion of the sale and reinvest it in income-producing real estate and not have any tax liability at the sale. So they can reinvest 100% of the sale proceeds, and it's a great way to generate income to replace the business income for the business owner after the sale.
So are these two mutually exclusive? Can you have a 1031 and also look at investing on the business aspect first?
They are mutually exclusive, and they are two separate strategies. Both with the same objective, trying to answer the question, if I'm a business owner and I sell my business, how can I best replace the income from that business?
I want to make sure the kids are taken care of for a while. Does this pass through to heirs?
Well, estate tax planning is also an important part of business succession planning. And for most business owners, again, the earlier you can coordinate these strategies with estate tax planning with your attorney and your accountant, the better. There are strategies, and these strategies fit well with those strategies where you minimize estate taxes going forward for your heirs when at some point those assets are passed down to your heirs.
If I'm sitting here with the money and I want to be assured, or pretty much assured, I'm going to get a good rate of return, do you go outside the area and take a look at other properties that may give me a triple A rating so that I can be sure that my money's making money?
Well, in these instances, Ed, that's really what we concentrate on, is what we call triple net credit tenant, which means the full faith of the tenant. It's a usually publicly traded company, stands behind the lease payments. The lease payments are guaranteed and long-term. There are no management or landlord responsibilities. Really, all you have to do is check your bank account and see that they put your check in the account every month.
Sounds good to me. How many of these do we handle at Commercial Realty Advisors on a normal basis, maybe on a yearly basis, in helping people take the proceeds from their sales and reinvest?
We're very busy with 1031 exchanges, Ed. It's hard to put a number on that, but I would say it's a constant effort here at Commercial Realty Advisors to find the appropriate properties and represent clients wishing to do 1031 exchanges.
One of the things also that maybe you bring to the table, and I'm sure you do, is advising someone before they sell their property of just what you have to do. They, along with their accountant and lawyers, all getting together to make sure it's the best thing for them.
Very important to have the real estate broker at that table when those decisions are being made. Many people hold on to the wrong real estate assets during their lifetime. It's very important to look at the asset and say, is this an appropriate asset for me at this particular point in time in my life? And more often than not, when we sit down and consult with people, we find that they're holding assets that are inappropriate, and they should sell those assets and have a more appropriate asset in their portfolio from the standpoint of safety and from the standpoint of management responsibilities and work.
Perfect. Tom Sullivan, thanks so much for joining us today.
My pleasure, Ed.